So I just got an amazing call. I'm here with my dad. We're walking the dogs right now. Hunter, Nala, say hello. Dad, say hello.
Hello.
And a dealer friend of mine in the area who didn't even know I was here called me and said that he is on his way back from a coin show and has a bunch of stuff he didn't sell, and if I want all of it at closeout prices, I got it. So I am going to head over there right now and see what I can get. So I'll take you guys all along for the ride. All right, I just got back, and unfortunately my dealer friend, let's call him Al, did not want to be on camera, and he was also kind of in a rush, so we didn't get to film together. But man, did I get some good stuff, and I am so excited to take you through the entire collection. Now, I spent almost $13,000 on everything you see here. Yeah, I paid a pretty penny, and that's in part because silver is absolutely ripping. If you have not checked the silver price, well, you better check right now because it is on its way to the moon. It's incredible. So basically, I bought all this stuff because it's just a good opportunity. When he goes to a show, he sells a ton, but then he's got a bunch of stuff that doesn't sell, not necessarily because people don't like it or because it's bad. It's just when you have a huge amount of inventory, you're not gonna sell everything. So I always like to come in, swoop in for the deal, and pick out my favorite stuff. So I ended up buying about 2/3 of what he had. So I picked like the best stuff he had, the coolest stuff, and it's stuff that I'm going to be selling at my next Whatnot auction, among tons of other stuff. And by the way, for those of you who still don't know what Whatnot is, you've been living under a rock, but Whatnot is incredible. It is a live video auction app in which bidders and sellers come together in real time to buy and sell all sorts of cool collectibles. Obviously, as you can see, I'm mostly into coins and precious metals, but they've got everything. If you collect it, it's on Whatnot. And I'm going to be selling everything you see here, plus a bunch of other stuff at my next Whatnot auction, which is just in a couple of days. It's this Saturday, September 27th. It's going to be an absolute blast. You do not want to miss it. Use my link, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker, both to bookmark the show so you don't miss it, and you get $15 in Whatnot credit to spend on anything you want. Basically, you're going to be able to get some free silver coins or heavily discounted stuff. You don't want to miss that. Now, one of the really nice things about dealing with good people that you have a good relationship with is they surprise you in fun little ways. So he knew that I'm a big Whatnot seller, and he said, hey, I know you sell stuff on Whatnot, and I know you do giveaways, so I'd like to pay something forward and give you something to give away. So he gave me a little, collection of stuff. He gave me a jeweler's loop, a American Numismatic Association coin, this little Queen Elizabeth coin, and this Philadelphia Mint set. And he just said, I want you to give it away to some new collectors on your Whatnot stream, which was just super nice. But you're not here just for the story. You're here to see some cool coins. And that's what we're going to take a look at. So first of all, I know that I got a good deal. Obviously, when you're getting dealer rates, you're getting good rates in general, but it's not the same as like going to a garage sale and like just happening upon a gold mine. But first of all, let's take a look at some of the basic stuff. I got $15 in face value worth of Walking Liberty halves and $15 in face value of Franklin halves. And these are obviously two of the most popular and my favorite of all the Walking Liberty, of all the $half designs. Yeah, the Walking Liberty is my favorite of all the Walking Liberty designs. Okay, so we got some of those. In addition, we got some more junk silver from just all over the world. A lot of Canada stuff, but I actually got this under spot. So sometimes he just sells me some stuff at good rates. Obviously, he's got to make me happy. I got to make him happy, but I got a bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff in here is not actually silver, and he said like there might be a handful of coins that are not silver, but on a whole, I did pay under spot for everything. And there's some cool stuff. I mean, look at that. Huge Portuguese coin. It's really beautiful. This is the kind of thing that like I'm just going to start at $1 at my auction and just let it rip. And people do get stuff for under spot, which is incredible. I get stuff for under spot, so you guys can get some stuff for under spot. So nice little hefty bag of silver. Oh, these are cool. So I'm just sort of like going to go through it a little willy-nilly, take you along for the ride, as though I was purchasing it, right? Like we didn't just sort of go in order. He just showed me everything he had, and I was able to sort of point at stuff and say, what do you want for that? And sometimes, this is also a good tip for you guys when you're buying, sometimes I would say, yeah, I want it. Name your price. They name the price. It's reasonable. He's fair with me. So I say, yes, yes, yes. Some of the stuff I know is just stuff I'm not interested in. I'm not looking to sell garbage to you guys, right? I only want to sell you good stuff at my Whatnot auction. So if it's stuff that I think is real junk, I just pass. And then there's some stuff where I say, yeah, it's a little just too pricey. There's just no money for me to make, and it's just not a deal. And then sometimes he'll, go down on the price. Like these, he asked a certain price for them, and I just said, look, there's just not enough money in it. for me to make a profit. So he said, you know what, if you buy all of them, I'll give you a good deal. And I'll end up probably at the Whatnot auction literally making like $2 to $5 a piece on each of these, which is not a ton of money, but hey, it's still something, and I get to buy some cool stuff to show you. So this, you can see this is what he was selling for at the show. He was selling it for 45 bucks. And I'll be honest, on this one, I paid 35 a piece for these. So I'll be able to make a little bit on these, right? They'll go for between 40 and 45 bucks. And these are 5 Balboas, but these are the sterling silver proof edition from 1950. And they come on the nice little card, and they're pretty collectible, and everybody loves the Balboas, right? Panamanian silver coins, 925 silver, not too shabby. I also just bought a ton of slabs, right? He had a bunch of slabs. I went through the box and just grabbed the stuff. Mostly silver, right? So for example, we've got a Proof 69 Deep Cameo, Rhode Island Silver Quarter. I got a bunch of the state quarters because I love them, and when I find them in silver at a reasonable price. So Kentucky, Massachusetts, South Carolina, New Jersey. This one I might just want to hold on to. Nah, I can't hold on to everything, right? So I don't know if he has the prices on these yet. But anyway, I got a good deal on these. I didn't pay too much more than melt, which is always good. I also got some random stuff that wasn't silver, like this guy. I like the old green PCGS holders. They're very popular, and these are nice coins. Proof 69 Deep Cameo on nickels, 1973S, 76S. They're modern Jeffersons. Oh, I didn't even realize that was in there. I thought it was another Jefferson. But like, I got a good deal on it. Like, this is a $45 coin, and I paid a lot less than that. And everybody loves these like retro green label holders. And a couple of other stuff. We don't have to go through every single thing, right? I want some of you guys to come to the auction and be able to have some surprise too, right? Can't reveal everything, but I'm also gonna give away stuff, right? Like in my auctions, I give away generally about $300 worth of coins. This is cool. This is one I'm very excited. Oh my gosh, this is one I'm excited about. We're gonna save this to the end. Give me a second, but take a look in here. Just look at that. So all of these are just rolls and rolls and rolls of BU silver dollars. So over here, it says 22. So these are all 1922s. For those of you who are new to coin collecting, in 1922, we had the piece dollar. So all of these are beautiful, brilliant, uncirculated piece dollars. If I can open it. Oh yeah, take a look at that. Take a look at that. I mean, these are absolutely spectacular. Look at that. You can see it dance. You can see that sort of cartwheel pattern. That's how you know you've got that beautiful mint luster on there. That one's a little bit less nice, but we've got, I mean, it's still BU. It's just got a patina. Like, look at that. That is spectacular. And then the reverse is even nicer. Look at these. These are absolutely phenomenal, and I got them at a really good price. Obviously, nowhere near melt, right? You don't get melt on silver dollars, but these are really nice. And I got, I think, 5 rolls of each. I got 5 rolls of BU Peace and 5 rolls of BU Morgans. Let's take a look at one of the Morgans. So this is 86s. This is 1886 BU Morgans. Look at that. Look at that. Is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Even nicer than the piece dollars. Look at this. Okay. Just giving you, oh my gosh. I mean, all of these, I'm not exaggerating. So he said he thinks these would grade out at MS65. I always like to sandbag it a little bit because I don't like to make any guarantees. But what I can tell you is that if you send these in, you are going to absolutely be able to get some good grades on these. I don't know why those didn't sell, but I am sure happy they didn't. Oh, I got some loose coins. These are cool. Oh, this is awesome. This is the only one he had, but I've not actually bought any coins from the CAC grading company, right? So everybody knows the CAC stickers, which are basically add-ons to other grading companies. But then about 2 years ago, CAC started doing their own grading, and this is their earlier version. They changed the color of the label, but right now, this is the first one I ever bought, and it is an MS70 2023, beautiful Type 2 Eagle, and can't complain about that. And I bought this for melt, so cannot complain about that. Bought some loose coins. I got an 1864 2-cent piece, so some, and some really, really nice commemorative halves, classic commemorative halves. George Washington Carver, Booker T. Washington, another Carver, and a Daniel Boone. And the Daniel Boone, I bought for my own private collection. It's the only thing that I'm holding on to for my own private collection. So this is a little sneak peek. You'll see a video when I update my my classic commemorative have collection. And that is, for me, a little gift to myself. Now, are you ready for my favorite things? I love buying original bank wrapped rolls of vintage coins. So take a look at this. Now, I've had a bunch of recent purchases of 1964 Kennedy half rolls, unopened, never touched. And what we did is I would sell them on Whatnot, basically spot by spot. So I would leave the roll uncracked, right? You can see here, this is actually a Franklin roll, which is incredible. This is a BU Franklin roll, original bank wrapped roll, untouched. And basically what we do is there's 20 coins, so I sell 20 spots, and then we crack it open and everybody who bought it gets it in the order that they purchased it in. So I'm not gonna do that at this show, but I am gonna hold on to this for a special occasion because they're just not so easy to come by anymore, and I wanna hold on to that. But I do have another roll that apparently was also originally wrapped, but was unwrapped because the wrapping kind of fell off, so it was put into this, but also untouched. So I'm gonna hold on to that also for later on. As well as these guys, which I have never seen before. These are foreign vintage bankrolls. These are German 50, I guess like half mark or whatever it is, 50 Pfennig. And these are unwrapped rolls from the 1970s, 1970 in particular. Never seen one of those. This guy, also Dresdner Bank, also another, I'm not sure if this is 50 Pfennig, yeah, 50, I'm not sure what this is. But anyway, I bought it, right? I don't know what it is, but I bought it. And that is super cool. And this is from Switzerland. And I think this is the oldest one. Or no, this is 1971. But still, super cool. I've never seen these before. They're obviously much harder to come by in the US. And I am super stoked to have those available. I'm probably not going to sell that as like a break. I'm not going to do a box break on those. And probably the same for these guys too. These were awesome. I picked these up because he just had them at a good deal. This is 1957D and 1960. 60D, and it's just because they have awesome wrappers. The Seattle branch, Federal Reserve of San Francisco, and this one is the Pittsburgh branch, of Cleveland. Like, these are super, super iconic, and I'll probably sell those just as is, as the whole roll. And, and another one, another 50 cents of pennies. So that's what I got. Oh, man, you almost got me to forget. Yeah, I blame you guys. This is one of the ones that I was super stoked for because, first of all, I'm a sucker for presentation, but I'm also a sucker for commemorative coins. And these, though they're not the classic commemoratives that I have been collecting, for the last couple of years, these are beautiful modern commemoratives, graded. I think they're all in MS69. Look at that. We the People Constitution, PCGS 69 Olympic from 1988, my birth year. Put in the comments if you can calculate how old I am. Eisenhower, Korean War, Mount Rushmore. I guess I'll show you all of them. Why not, right? They're just so cool. I love commemorative coins. This is the one that I have in my US typeset because every US typeset has one modern commemorative, and I have the World War II one. I just think it's so iconic. Love that. White House, Olympic baseball, Jefferson, women in the military. Let me know which of these is your favorite. And you know what? Whichever one gets the most votes, I will give away at the next Whatnot auction. I will literally give it away, and just vote in the comments below which one you want me to give away. West Point, I love that one. First Flight, Lewis and Clark. And the last two are Franklin Scientist. Benjamin Franklin with the kite, that's cool. And Franklin Founding Father. Those are so awesome. I will give one away as a gift, and the rest will be available for purchase at the next Whatnot auction. Again, don't miss it. This Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, September 27th, which is also my mom's birthday. So wish her a happy birthday in the comments. And when you come to the show, wish her a happy birthday. So I am super psyched. What do you guys think? Did I do well for about $13,000? Or do you think I'm nuts? Remember, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You guys couldn't even see that. There are 10 rolls of silver dollars, okay? So that is pretty ridiculous. I've got these unopened rolls of Franklin halves. I've got a ton of junk silver, a bunch of slab stuff, and some freebie giveaways. Plus, when you come to my show, you know you're gonna have a lot of giveaways, a lot of freebies, right? You know, it's like the Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family. But in this case, when you're here, you get free coins. So anyway, I had such a blast. I'm so glad, I mean, this serendipity of this guy calling me when I happened to be in his neighborhood, right? I was 20 minutes away when he called me just by chance, and I don't live in the area. So anyway, this was awesome. Please, again, vote in the comments for which of these you want me to give away as a giveaway for free at the Whatnot auction. If you guys are new here, I make videos about coin collecting and precious metals investing every single week. So you best hit that big old red subscribe button. Come back for more. Got a lot of awesome stuff. And again, don't forget, come to my Whatnot auction, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker. It's this Saturday, September 27th at 5 p.m. Eastern time. You don't want to miss it. That's my mom's birthday too, so wish her a happy birthday in the comments. She'll definitely like it. She watches all my videos. I mean, come on, she's my mom. So anyway, I had a great time, and I got a lot more awesome stuff coming down the pike, so stay tuned, and until then, Silver Picker out. A huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons. You guys are amazing. If you're not yet a patron and want to become one, the links are below, and I can't wait to meet you in our private Discord server.